Hey you guys, welcome back to another Susie Reacts, where we watch the fun, weird, crazy, and interesting, and we question everything. Real or fake, crazy or not, you decide, let me know, leave something in the comments. Alright you guys, this video is for entertainment purposes only, so let's get into it. Ooh. A 100%. You can be as careful as you want to be. You never know what's going to happen or if someone else is paying attention. Helmets are so important. Yes, 100% they are. All I can say is why? Why are y'all hanging out the window like that? Why?
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hey, just wondered if you guys saw Lost Puppy. He's a pit bull, blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
Okay.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
Alright.
Thank gosh. Yeah, these doorbell cameras, I'm telling you, everybody needs to have one. What do you guys think?
Oh, let's check.
What?
Okay,
So your kids are upstairs, you said?
They're upstairs. We're trying to paint the rooms because they keep smearing crap on the walls.
The door. We need to go. There's a what? Coffee at the door. Okay, so we're just here to make sure the kids are okay.
Yeah, they're perfectly okay. I can go get them down.
Can I come with you?
Yeah.
What's ahead?
Hey, boys. Come on.
Hi, guys. What are you doing? Come downstairs for me, okay?
Yeah, we're going to go to them show. They keep smearing shit on the walls.
Well, they're just in there by themselves, which is probably why they're smearing poop on the wall.
You know, we have a camera right there.
Uh-huh.
We're always checking up on them.
Okay.
I mean, I work at nights.
Okay.
The wife is taking care of the boys.
Where's she at?
She's currently getting her glasses.
So,
Yeah.
Oh!
where are they supposed to be napping at? They're not
Oh!
One likes to tear apart their beds.
Mm-hmm.
My brother just sent me money. I'm actually going to do, once my wife gets home, buy some beds.
That is no flipping way. That is not like, oh, they were in the room for a couple hours and they smeared some poop on the damn wall. That is complete neglect. Those babies need to be removed and taken care of properly. Oh my gosh, that is overwhelming.
I'm stuck on the fucking freeways all over the place.
They got it all blocked off. The Lloyd Center exit, the Convention Center exit, every motherfucking exit. You
Damn. Golly. Oh, what the heck? Dude, so dangerous. Where you gotta be in that bad of a hurt? Like, oh my guy was on a whole nother level. I don't know what is going on in your life where you got to react like that. I don't know. 5 years. Do you think that was fair? Let me know.
This smart little girl realized she was being followed by a suspicious man. She quickly devised a clever plan. She called the intercom, and as the door opened, the man hastily attempted to try and go immediately behind the girl. However, the little girl lets him go first and waits for the door to lock. As she nervously waits outside, the creepy guy can be seen waiting inside patiently and decides to hide under the stairs to wait for the little girl, unaware all his actions are being recorded. A moment later, the little girl calls the intercom again to open the door, comes in through the door, and hurries up the stairs. The man, taking notice, follows her up the stairs as well at a quick pace, but the girl was too quick for him and was able to get away. The man, now wanting to give up, then tries to go see if he can find the little girl, but fortunately she is nowhere to be seen and the man leaves. The man was later identified and arrested.
He should be locked up. Could you imagine what a child is going through, realizing that they are being followed and you're hiding under the stairwell and then like tracking her? Good. Yeah, lock him up, throw away the key.
Holy crap! Did you see the
You better hurry. There you go.
Oh my gosh. I'm hoping and liking to think that it wasn't so dangerous where they went down as nobody's screaming or completely freaking out.
Where's Claire?
There he is. There he is. There he is. You got him.
Oh, there's a shark in the water. Let me go pet it. Or like, what is happening right now? Like, people are encouraging it, filming. Like, it's right there. There you go. Dude, there's a shark in the water. Get out. And then you're surprised when you get bit.
His crib. All of that's his crib mattress.
This is what's left of the room where Sydney Moore was laying on top of her 1-year-old, shielding him from the tornado as her 4-month-old baby got sucked away and her mobile home demolished. Towering over the rubble of her mobile home and shadowing her crushed car, Sydney's kid's playpen is wrapped around a tree, a jarring reminder of how easily the tornado tossed their 4-month-old baby to the wind.
The roof came off first. The tip of the tornado came down and picked up the bassinet with my baby Lord in it. And he was the first thing to go.
In his attempt to keep the bassinet inside, her boyfriend and father of her children was sucked up with it. At the same time, in the back bedroom, Sydney threw her body on top of their 1-year-old son, shielding him.
Literally, the moment I jumped on him, the walls collapsed.
The couple frantically searched through the rubble in the pouring rain for the infant.
I thought he was dead. I was pretty sure he was dead and we weren't going to be able to find him.
Then, a miracle. They found baby Lord alive with just a cut on his face.
It looked like a little tree cradle. He was just laying there.
The entire family survived. Now, as she walks back down to where her home used to be.
That is a miracle. There was nothing left. Everybody survives and the baby ends up in a tree and has one scratch. Like, I don't think that's like good chances or luck. I think that's a miracle. That has got to be like hands down one of the coolest kitchens I have ever seen. It's kind of amazing to have going through your house.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh man, that cat was not even playing, not even trying to have it. It was just using the path you're using to try to get where it's going.
You guys want to see a magic trick? All morning I thought I was going crazy, grabbing waters for people. I swear it was liquid. Nope. They were liquid the whole time.
Ow.
Until
wow.
now.
I've actually never seen that like in person, or I think ever. That was pretty cool to see. Made her think she was losing her mind a little bit, handing people water, but it's freezing on the way to bring it to them. Keep up. He just gets pushed along. Oh, I'm thinking like maybe he gets on the panel coming behind him and he's stuck going around. I'm not expecting that at all. World's like worst merry-go-round accidents. Well, that's not a merry-go-round, that's for horses, right? Yeah, so.
Oh, he runs, Becky is running in. Oh my god! I got the video!
Yeah, get the door closed, stay inside. Where'd the wave come from? Oh my gosh. Oh, how?
How?
Yes!
How?
Does that happen?
What the fuck?
There are some clips you see where that's all like, how? Yeah.
I need it. Like. No, you got it. You got it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, that was out of. Where's your phone?
You try to do that?
Where's your phone?
His shoes were just like, that seemed like a lot of force. They flew off of his feet.
You can get through there, you're not that big. You can get through there, mate.
He's absolutely raging.
No, just get out.
Mate, look, I'm trying.
Mate, if you can get that far, you can get out. Get out now.
I don't know how that happens, but maybe he could take off the last panel there to get out. I think they're having a good time with him that you actually sealed yourself in on the job. No. And I have to remember when I'm watching videos like that underwater that I can still breathe. I find that I always hold my breath when I'm watching these clips. Yeah, no, very cool clip. Anxiety overload.
Is this fake?
Federal agent.
This arrogant police officer didn't know that he had pulled over an FBI agent. The cop treated him disgustingly by harassing him, but when he realized what he had done, it was already over.
Favorite, open all the windows. Open all the windows. You want me to make your life difficult? Because I love making people's lives difficult.
Really?
There you go. I just did that. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Okay. Are you deaf?
You call your supervisor?
Oh, there's no supervisor.
There's no supervisor?
No, there is no supervisor. Put your hands up there.
I got a gun on my side.
Okay. Where's the gun?
Please?
Where's the gun?
On my right hand. Okay. On my right hand.
For my safety and your safety, we're going to do this today, okay? Oh, you have a license?
We're in Florida, right?
But do you have a shot?
I sure enough do.
It's called a concealed carry permit.
Listen, my license is around my neck.
Oh.
I carry it around my neck.
What is this? Is this fake? A lot of people like to act like they're cops.
Federal agent.
Oh, right. Where's the ID?
Federal agent. Okay. So now my badge don't even make a difference.
So you're a cop. So why wouldn't you tell me? You been drinking today?
Drinking, sir. We don't drink.
I smell alcohol
Actually,
emanating from the vehicle.
Actually, we're doing an investigation on. You didn't call your sergeant here neither.
There's
so
no
there's the
sergeant.
things that we supposed to do here, right?
Okay. You could have just identified yourself as...
When I showed you my badge and you grabbed my badge, you still didn't believe it was real.
Because people impersonate officers all the time.
I'll make sure when I see your charger, we'll make sure.
Well, we don't have to go that far, okay?
No, we won't. We'll go farther than that. We'll make sure we talk to them. We'll make sure we do a lot of things on this. I'm pretty sure you probably have other offenses against you. But you have a nice day, and I continue to have mine.
Listen.
I appreciate you, sir.
Listen.
Sir, I appreciate you.
Mr. Officer, do you make a beeping noise when you back up like that? Beep, beep, beep. Like you were trying to, yeah, no, you already did it. You already crossed the line. You can't back up. And then try to pull that, Linda, listen. Dude, there is a line not to be crossed. And when you cross it, there are consequences. That's in every job. That's in life in general. I would like to see the follow-up. What happened to this guy? What are your thoughts on this clip? I thought that was great. Oh, and it was sent to me, recommended by Nova Truth Seeker. So thank you for that. That was a good one.
Go. Hit the gas. He's right next to us.
That was a bit unusual, right? Maybe cubs are involved that we're not seeing. Because that bear was like really wanting them out of there.
So we'll go in
Because it won't close.
and we lock. You can't tell me you've ever seen that before.
That's the first time I tried the key because I always have to unlock and lock.
I've never seen that before.
Was that noise added to this clip? I can't tell. That does not happen. Like, that's impossible, right? It's a door handle. So am I totally, like, this is a prank video? Why were they saying they've never seen that before? This one has got me. I'm confused. Oh. Okay, is that somebody's pet? Like, really? You wouldn't stand there and record, right? Like, maybe after some clips that we've seen recently, maybe somebody would stand there and record. I'm gonna say pet. I think pet.
Oh my gosh. No way, Clint. No way. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, there's like 6 cars.
Oh man, I get it. You know, being an adult sometimes, you know, you're like, I don't want to adult today. You want to have some fun. They want to drive through the water. That made me laugh.
I will never financially recover from this one. How did you get the wrong address? I told these two 56 Getaway Drive, which is a block over. Robbie, you're at the wrong deck. Oh my god.
This business owner is screwed.
I don't even know what to say. Holy, I don't even know what to do.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at the situation. Like, I would hate to be the apprentice. I'm gonna go with another pet. I don't know. You guys let me know. Leave it in the comments. 'Cause I'm like, maybe there's somewhere where they have tigers roaming around, like we've got bears and whatnot, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, a bear's coming into my tent. So I don't know. I'm calling pet. Oh, wow. Maybe it was an L driver. There's a woman in the passenger. Yeah. I don't know.
You guys missing that little golden doodle? The gate is open. No color or anything. Just kind of a brown golden doodle dog.
Wait, like looks like fried chicken.
looks like fried chicken. About this big. You guys miss
Oh my gosh, kids are so hilarious. Like their minds are so innocent and they are brutally honest and say what they think. The dog that looks like fried chicken. She said kind of looks like fried chicken.
What the fuck?
It's a crotch rocket. I've never seen one of those, but yes, definitely. I guess if there was ever a crotch rocket, I've finally seen one.
What's over there?
That is too funny. They would definitely have a good opportunity for some good photos. I'm sure they saw it in time, maybe.
You got something? Oh shit, it's shock! My Lord Jesus, it's a shock for my son. Chris, please, Jesus, it's a fucking shock for my son. It's a shock by my son. It's a shock by my son. You see it?
Oh,
it's a shock by my son.
big.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, I pray right now that you just protect my son.
I'm one of those moms where I'm like, if you're out there, I'm out there. Granted, that's not every situation, and that's completely fine. That's just me. But if I was on the dock, I'd probably be doing the same thing, be dropping all these cuss bombs and then absolutely praying, like, just please leave him alone. But one thing I've noticed is whether you believe in God or not, only what I've observed so far, I feel like everybody at some point in their life, there is a situation where you pray. What do you think? Let me know. Leave it in the comments.
Log of some sort? Someone took a shit. Oh god. It is a perfect piece of poop.
Oh!
Fuck. Who took a shit out here? That's a healthy shit.
That is so freaking nasty. Oh, wow. But the healthy, yeah. There's a lot of, emotions wrapped into that clip very quickly. No judgment here. I couldn't even imagine how many times, like, with all the ways, everything going on, how difficult that is. That is really cool. Definitely falls under interesting. I haven't seen that before.
What?
You include that when you send it back to wherever you bought it from. Yeah, you guys are off just a little bit.
So we're here at the customer's house and we're going to do another test. We're going to find out which light bulb that people should be putting in their house. I'm talking about for health, not so-called energy efficiency. Now, if there wasn't a smart meter on this house, the LEDs actually would save you money. It's another subject matter, but LEDs with a smart meter, the way they do the calculations of the amps and the voltages, you save no money on utilities. But what's worse than that is it's actually very detrimental to your health. I'm going to show you right now today. So this is an oscilloscope, okay? This is a typical 60 hertz cycle. And when I turn on the traditional light bulb made by Edison, it should mimic the same look because it's the same cycle, 120 volts. There's no jagginess to it at all. So let's go and turn this on. And you see perfect sine wave. That's exactly what you want to see. And 120 volts. and it's no noise. This actually will put out a noise if it's toxic. Okay, it's 120 volts. That's what you want, okay? So I'm going to go, now I'm also going to take, this is about a 3,000 piece of equipment here. Let's find out what wavelength this is. Okay, so that's getting part of my screen there. Let me get over here a little bit. I got my screen in there. Okay, so you see how this is more smooth? It's low in the blue. There's a little bit of a bump there but this is a normal spectrum. This is why your eyes won't be damaged with an incandescent or a halogen light bulb, because it's more consistent. It's like the sun. The sun puts out a tremendous amount of energy, but it's more evenly spectrum. If you're dominant blue in this 450 area, it's extremely toxic. It will damage your eyes. So let's go ahead and do the light bulbs that supposedly saved the polar bear. Let's go to that. And it's kind of hot there, but that's okay. We need the heat in the wintertime. Remember I talked about that. Benefits you in the wintertime. Let's move this over here like this. And now I'm going to let's grab all the old CFLs. Light bulbs, you remember the ones that have mercury in them? You know, supposed to spend 10, 15 bucks for a light bulb, and it's supposed to last for like 10, 15 years. They never did. You know, these are all made in China. So let's see what this does to the sine wave. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at the noise. And it's not running 120 volts. It's auto plays. So you have the jagged, we hear the noise, and now let's take the spectrum analyzer, see what it does. That's why people are getting sick. See the spiking there? It's flickering millions and millions of times a second, making people sick. So let's go ahead and go back to the LEDs. You know, ones that are super energy efficient. They don't have mercury in them. So let's grab the old LED. There's the LED right here. Gonna save the polar bear. So, and look at that. Look how much noise. Now imagine if a house has 30 of these. How noisy it is? Now let's get the spectrum analyzer here. What wavelength is this? Okay, so it's pulsing. Right in that, it's got a lot of blue pulsing. These are actually one of the better ones too. So these actually act like a beam. So when you have those little light emitting diodes, you can see there. Okay. So you have the light emitting diodes, they actually put out a beam. It's a beam technology. It doesn't put out an inverse law type of light. It's a beam type technology.
I did not know anything about that. But the last bulb he showed us is what is in my bedroom ceiling. And I can't even, every time I turn it on, there's a high-pitched ring that comes from it. Absolutely drives me crazy. So I have a lamp by the side of my bed that I use. But we were told to switch over our light bulbs. And I don't ever actually remember having a problem turning my light on before that. But once those bulbs went in, I went and bought a lamp. Now my mind is just going. Under the interesting, or under the category of interesting, crazy. Never knew that. I'm sure some of you did, but I did not. Oh my gosh. That's salt water. I would have never expected that either. Like, you put your windows down, you're driving. Maybe the driver, I don't know. I don't know. My thought is like, what is the damage?
Then you do this. You watch. You wait for the green light and the king.
No way.
Suck all! Suck all!
There's no way. How does that work? I'm like, I have bananas in my kitchen. I want to go try that. But then the other half of me is like, yeah, and then you get banana juice or whatever all over your charger. And then your smart self doesn't get it all off. And you go to plug it in and you get a little bzz So I don't want to try it, but I really, really do. Like, there's no way that can actually be, right? Okay, why are the floors doing that? Like, how does that happen? Why is that happening? What is the cause? I don't know why her floors are doing that. Absolutely crazy. I've only ever experienced like mini shakes, like something small where you're like, takes you a second, you're like, oh yeah, okay, I feel that, but not very many here. Have you guys ever experienced that? To me, that is just absolutely terrifying.
Man in Texas who put this remote controlled lock on the outside of a women's restroom at an Exxon gas station, you should be investigated. The fact that you would put this kind of locking mechanism on the outside of a bathroom that has no other windows and doors so that anyone could escape from this bathroom once you've locked it from anywhere within this building. Was the lock put on the other bathroom doors? No, the men's bathroom had no locks on it. The excuse you gave this woman in this video and the other women who complained about it and the cops who showed up after everyone called and complained about it, saying that it was because of some local Hispanic men that would come in and trash the bathroom, as if that made any sense to why you would put this kind of lock on it. No one believes that. Not only does it not hold up any of those excuses, the fact that you can manually lock and unlock it at the lock itself. If anyone was trying to go in there just to destroy the bathroom, they could simply unlock the lock themselves because it's on the outside of the bathroom door. The fact that you're located in Texas, a state that is known to have a huge amount of human trafficking, along with an extreme amount of people that go missing every year, is insane. What's also crazy is that you also happen to be located near Texas A&M, not like right next to campus, but a short drive away, which is even more disturbing. If you or anyone you know are in this area, please do not stop at this Exxon. And if you know anyone that's ever gone missing in this area, let the authorities know about this location, this device that has been on the women's restroom for we don't know how long. The only good news we have is that thanks to this being a huge violation for like fire safety, because if this was locked and there's people inside and the building caught on fire, everyone in the bathroom would die because they can't get out because they are trapped. Police were able to then go and have it removed. Is that going to last? We don't know. I live in Louisiana, so I can't go check it, but I can tell you this is disgusting and the owner of this establishment should be investigated by the authorities.
Yeah, I don't believe that excuse or what he said for his reasons for doing it. That just doesn't make sense. It just has me questioning further than that. And I don't buy that. Really disturbing. I am really glad people like her just put this video together. Good content. I enjoyed it. Good information. And we are going to keep it in the video to get that information out. It's just something to look for, I guess, in all bathrooms when you're traveling or stopping. Look up, check the door, be safe. places. Like, I know where these hurricanes hit last year, there's so much recovery work to do, and it just keeps piling on everywhere, just everywhere around the world. Pure devastation.
I go inside my bag while I was asleep. I have it on video. My stuff, open your bag. Yes. Really?
He's not happy with what happened.
I check back on the video. And your stuff, while I sleeping, open my bag and go inside. I can now not find my bank card. Why you do this, bro?
And I'm guessing the guy who went into his bag is thinking he's not, what do you need your cards for or your bank cards for? You're not even going to check that till you're long gone off the plane, and then you'll never know where it went missing. So smart move to record. What a really, really crappy thing to do to another human being. Like, come on. And then you're stuck on this flight with video footage proving you stole. And now everybody knows. I could never even. Oh, wow. Okay, am I categorized as like poor? I've never seen one of those. Like, I didn't even know toilets were high tech. Have you seen one? I am like, for real, I've never seen that. I didn't know toilets got more than being toilets, and already coming with a protector barrier on them. Big boy.
I ain't trying to. I thought you was in here. That nigga went out of there. Once and I ain't went out of there. Fucked up. I thought you was in here. Go me out the door.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Like, yeah, no, the dog didn't try to attack him. Like, he definitely ran at him. I don't know. He was so scared. It's not funny. I've been attacked by dogs before, like, bad. But that was funny. There was no attack. No, it was just, I think they were maybe both scared once the wood went down.
3, 2, 1, go. Run, 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 run.
An unsuspected tourist went paragliding with an instructor and was not clipped in.
Oh.
His only option now is to hang on for dear life. Luckily, this man got away with a broken wrist and no other injuries.
That's one injury too many already. Oh my gosh. I mean, yes, lucky. Yeah, you pay people to do like these exciting things, and you just naturally trust the system that they know what they're doing. No mistakes are going to be made because, hey, like, you're paying for it and they know what they're doing. So it's just crazy that, I mean, I know it can happen. That was just terrifying. Like, yeah, he's lucky. The outcome is lucky. But it just should not happen. But it does. But it shouldn't. I'm going to stop because I'll go on forever.
Dude, what are you doing? You're literally behind the wet paint truck.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ, man.
People don't pay attention. They don't, or they don't care, which is really crappy because then somebody has to redo the job and you screw it up. Wow. I wonder what was on it that would make them something, right? A smell, something would be, or do they just do that? Because that alone is terrifying. The thought that bees will come in a swarm like that, and then what if she was in the chair? Was she in the chair? Oh wow. Oh, I wonder how long it took them to get it out. It's in the basement. How do you get it all the way back upstairs, like navigate through the house?
You're gonna bring to me, now the whole world can see your backseat.
Oh my gosh. Yes, those cameras are amazing. I've actually been looking into a few for myself. Haven't really made a decision. Still doing reviews and research on it. Wow. People are actually doing that. That is a thing. That is insane. I would never risk myself or people in my car. Like, what are you thinking?
Now this is the true definition of I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Now let me tell you something. When you gotta shut down the highway, when you got multiple people involved in carrying something like this right here, you know they got to be getting paid. But here's the crazy thing right here. The crazy thing about this is sliding down the highway like that right there. Look at that. I guarantee you that they can factor this load through OTR solutions. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. 100%. That's that A1 right there. Look at that. Sliding down the highway like that. Where you done seen it at? You ain't never seen that. You ain't never seen them slide down the highway like that. Look at that. Woo-wee. Big money loads that can get factored through OTR solutions.
I thought that was like one of those wind turbine pieces, but I'm not 100% sure. I had to turn it down a little bit. He was a little bit too loud in my ears. So I don't even know if it was mentioned, but that's where I was with my thought process. So if you know, let me know. Feel? Oh wow. They look like so far in the middle of but nowhere. What are you? Yeah, that is beyond terrifying. I almost thought for a second, oh, Bear's gonna stop chasing sidetracked by the drone, but no, because dinner's running right in front of you, so he's not gonna stop. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Leave something in the comments. I appreciate all of you. The support on the channel is amazing, and I'm going to keep saying it because it keeps blowing my mind. So thank you. Channel is here and growing because of you, and I just appreciate it. So remember to question everything, and until next time, stay safe.